详细且有层次的报告，还得有数据。
Maybe a little bit steeper. You don't have the beauty of having a streamlined video editor, allowing you to edit fast with a lot of the more advanced features in there as well. And the third recommendation then...
What's your strategy this time, partner?
This one is hands down the most professional video editing software out there on Mac or PC for free. It is actually ridiculous what they're giving you access to for free. People literally use this to edit top-level movies, documentaries, TV shows. This software is the real deal. It's also the most complicated, especially for an absolute beginner to jump in and start seeing results with it. The tools and the features that you can
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Powerful computer to be able to run it and to be able to run it smoothly. Now, up from this free version, there is also a studio version, a paid version of DaVinci Resolve, which unlocks more advanced filters and effects and higher resolutions and higher frame rates, and also will let you take advantage of more powerful computers and video cards as well. But in saying that, probably most people who are using this aren't going to be hitting those limits or seeing this as restrictions to what they're able to do inside the free version of Resolve. So those are my top 3 recommendations right now: iMovie, Shotcut, and DaVinci Resolve.
Have a good battle, friend.
I think if you're on a Mac and you're an absolute beginner, iMovie could be the perfect option for you, given how simple it is to use, how intuitive it is to get in there and get editing fast. If you don't need any of those more advanced level features, Shotcut is perfect for anyone whether you're on Mac or PC, whether you're on absolutely beginner right through someone on that intermediate because it's going to be easy and get up to speed and editing things down fast, but still having access to those features to let you dial in and get more control over your edits as you need.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Right through to advanced or pro-level video editing, someone looking for all of those advanced top-level features and control, or also someone who really wants to learn and master a professional video editing application and is willing to invest that time to do so, but also probably someone who has a more powerful computer system as well. Now, if you want to learn how to edit in any one of these 3 applications, we have videos linked below where they are complete walkthrough tutorials showing how to edit fast and efficiently in iMovie, in Shotcut, and in Now, earlier in the video, I said I'd also share with you our #1 source for creating video animations right now, showing you how to create custom intros and titles and graphics really quickly and easily, just like the ones you're seeing on screen right now. But these are done in a...
You can still make a comeback. Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Hey guys, welcome to another DaVinci Resolve video, and in this video I'm going to be going over the differences between the free version and the studio version.
Violence is usually the answer.
I've had a few people ask me,
We want your loot!
is it worth upgrading to the studio version? So I've talked about the free and the studio version. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay notified for my next uploads. And also follow my social media accounts to see some of the behind the scenes of projects that I'm working on. DaVinci Resolve 17 is a complete post-production software. You can do
Have a
advanced
good
editing,
battle, friend.
visual effects, motion graphics, color correction, color grading. You can also do advanced sound design and mixing and export high quality resolutions in multiple types. The first difference between the free and studio version costs around $420 and has a lifetime license, so once you have the license, you can keep up to date with all the latest
The
updates.
battle is
You can
really
also get
raging out
activations
there.
from products you buy from Blackmagic. I purchased the Blackmagic cinema camera 4K.
Violence is
Resolve Studio activation key. I have been using the Studio version since Resolve 15 and can still use my license for DaVinci Resolve 17. I believe you can also get an activation key with the new Resolve Speed Editor keyboard, which I'll be looking to get at some point. In the new DaVinci Resolve 17 update, they've added a previously studio-only version feature inside of the free version. You can now use the multi-user collaboration tools, which means you can now collaborate with other artists. So you can have a team of people working on different aspects of post-production at the same time. I think this feature is a great addition to the free version because since a lot of people these days are working from home, it will make the software much more popular and accessible to new editors making online content for their businesses and just people wanting to collaborate with other artists on projects. Another difference in the free version is an Ultra HD resolution limit for video export inside of DaVinci Resolve 17, but you can still work with 6K and 8K video files. You also can't export a frame rate higher than 60 frames per
Don't
second.
tell the
Obviously,
others.
most of the time,
I'm
you won't really be
rooting
going
for
above 60
you.
frames per second anyway. With the Ultra HD resolution, it's not really good enough. Usually when I export my video, they usually want me to just deliver it in full HD 1080p. The studio version has a high resolution up to 4K. Decoding and encoding. Has had some major improvements inside.
Your minions really pulled their
The
weight.
neural engine is only in the studio version, so you won't be able to use what it has to offer in the free version. So you won't have access to facial recognition, the new smart reframe, object removal, auto color, super scale, and steam warp retiming, which I'll be going over how to use these features in future tutorials. There are also some plugins that you won't be able to use in the free version, but a lot of those are what I like to refer to as fix it in post.
Dead engines, dude!
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Still preview all of these studio plugins in the free version.
I'll save these
Which
ones
I
for
think is a great
later.
idea instead of just leaving the studio plugins out. Because you can see if a certain plugin will work with your footage, you can see if you want or need to upgrade to the studio version. I'm pretty sure I've covered most of the differences between the free and the paid version of Resolve. Now, is it worth upgrading to the studio version? Depends on what you're using it for. The free version of DaVinci Resolve has more features than most free editing software out there. You also have access to advanced color correction grading tools, including the new color warper. Have that featuring a free editing software. On the other hand, with the upgrade, you will run much smoother without being able to use CPU processes, and you get great advanced plugin like artificial intelligence features, like facial recognition and smart reframing.
You are not out of this yet.
The lifetime license is still paying.
I'm Casey Barris. I make videos on DaVinci Resolve here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe for more of that. Do it. Anyway, today we are doing a crash course on download it and get it. Video editor, but also edits, compositing and effects of Fusion. And the render to download Resolve.com, and here where it says support. Go onto this page and find Resolve.
Your minions really pulled their
Right now we're
weight.
going to be working with Resolve 7.3, so it can look different. But this is where you can download that at the latest version. Now they have two flavors of DaVinci Resolve. They have DaVinci Resolve, which we call DaVinci Resolve Lite, and then they have DaVinci Resolve Studio. Studio is the paid version, the regular Resolve.
You scallywags need some
Basically, Studio is great for almost any kind of work that you're doing. This free version of Resolve is very, very powerful, and it gives you like 80-90% of what you'd ever want from Resolve. There's no watermark, there's no trial version, anything like that. It's literally using software for free. And if you're looking for a catch, there really isn't one. What you get with Resolve Free is just freaking amazing. I mean, it's just insanely good. That said, with Resolve Studio, you do get a few more features, which may or may not actually matter to you. One of the big ones that people look at is performance. Resolve Studio tends to take a little bit more advantage of your hardware, and if you're doing really high resolution stuff, working with RAW a lot, it might be worth it to upgrade just because of that. There's also a resolution limitation. DaVinci Resolve works up to UHD. You can use any kind of media, but you can only render UHD, whereas Resolve Studio renders 8K and above. There are also a couple of fancy effects, basically like really fancy tracking features, really fancy plugins, and that kind of thing. And Resolve Studio is $300, and at least so far, there have been free upgrades for each version. I bought the Studio version back in Resolve 12, and we're at Resolve 17, it was a free upgrade. So pretty good deal, $300, you get the fancy version of Resolve. But almost everything that we're going to go over today is in the free version. When you're ready to download it, you click on one of the many download links, and it'll come up with some kind of window that asks, okay, do you want the latest like stable version, or do you want the beta? The betas actually tend to be pretty stable in my experience, so I would definitely try this out first. Resolve 17, because there's a lot of cool features in the newer version, and that's what we're going to be working with today. One last thing to mention is, because this is a video editing app, you are going to need a computer that has some pretty good hardware. I wouldn't expect Resolve to run real well if you have a system with like an i5 processor or less, if you have less than like 8 gigs of RAM, if you don't have a pretty decent video card, you kind of have to have some pretty good hardware to run either version of Resolve. You also have to have some pretty good storage. I mean, if you have 500 gigs or a terabyte or so, at least of storage you can play around with, that's going to be best for video editing, because you do want some space to play around with, because video editing does take up quite a bit of space.
Have
If you
a
don't have that
good
stuff, it's not gonna work
battle,
out very well for you.
friend.
Okay. Once you download and install Resolve, loading screen, and then you'll see this window. This is called your project manager, and this is where you open new projects, manage them, put them in folders, that kind of thing. And so what you're going to and without getting super technical, where all of your projects are. Use other video editing apps, saving your project in a specific folder, and then try to see your video, all that stuff. Well, you still have to manage your media, but Resolve saves all of your projects in the same folder.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Project. And if you right-click on the project you have open, you can do all kinds of fancy things like export the project for other people to use. You can even export the project, which includes media and everything you need to share it with other people. Pretty awesome. But let's jump into actually doing things. When you open up a new project, your screen will look something like this. You're going to be opened up in the cut page. Now, Resolve is broken up into different sections called pages. You find those down here, and each page is focused on a different aspect of post-production. So the cut and edit pages are made to do what you would normally think of a video editor doing.
I hate leg day.
And whenever you click on a different page, it's different interface things for different things that you're doing. This page is for special effects, for graphics, basically fancy things. Anything that you would say use like the After Effects for, Apple Motion, Fusion. Whereas the edit and cut pages, this is basically like what you would think of in Final Cut Pro.
I'll make sure these ones stick around for next time.
The Fairlight page is all about audio, and the Deliver page is how you render things. It's kind of like when you use Adobe Media Encoder or Compressor. This is where you take your project and actually export it so people can see it. This far left page is the media page. This is where you can import and manage media, adjust metadata, and all that. We'll click on edit, and we'll kind of walk through this. Over here on the left side, you'll see this gray panel called the media pool. The media pool is where all of the media for your project is. So let's import something. The easiest way to do that is right-click here on the media pool and just go to import media. I have some footage here provided by our lovely friends over at raw.film. They're a super amazing website where you can download ungraded footage, raw footage shot on Red, and it's all just beautiful stuff. I also grabbed a couple music tracks from Artlist, which is my favorite stock music site. They make it super easy to find music for your video, and you can search based on video genre and feeling, and it's just a wonderful experience. So I'm going to select all of this and hit open, and that's going to throw this media over here in our media pool. So now we have this footage ready to use in our project, and we can preview it by mousing over any of
I've
these
been
thumbnails.
freelancing since they trashed my place in
I
Delaware.
can kind of scrub through this. So this is just previewing the piece of media before I do anything, kind of just like opening it up in a video player. That's what
You can turn this around.
I can grab it and drag it down to the timeline. The timeline is where we actually edit. This is where we click end, where we adjust the order of things, the players, and all of that kind of stuff. And anything that happens here in the timeline will show up in this right hand. So this is what whoever watches the movie will adding it to your project. These are very a really simple way to grab order the longer. And then hit backspace and keyboard. This tool right here, like that, and then then we can select whatever clips we want and get rid of the backspace.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
A
pressure.
little faster by selecting this clip and hitting delete on the keyboard. That's like a little that'll get rid of the clip as well as the space. Another thing to mention is when you turn the end of a clip like this, it will leave that space. But if you go up to the second, you do the same thing. It actually kind of sucks everything down so that you don't have a gap. So that's a really quick way to make a bunch of clips shorter. To learn, but we gotta keep moving. If you're familiar with video editing, it's all and if you're brand new to video editing, then the timeline is just where you decide what video is. Click here. I can actually just grab part of this to make my life a little bit easier down here. So let's say we just want to see the balloon coming through the doorway. We don't really want to see her walking all the way across the room, right? Something like this maybe. Right here.
I like where you're going with
and
this.
we ended it by setting it out with so over out. And now we see it's just selected. So if I were to grab this image here and drag this down into the timeline. So that makes things a lot easier. Also, when you add things to the timeline, you don't have to just drag them down to the timeline. There's a few different ways that you can do it. One really neat way is if you grab it like this. Instead of dragging it to the timeline, you can drag it over here on top of the timeline viewer, and you have a few different options. This will add this clip to
Keep
the
off
timeline.
these
A
eggs!
couple of these to note is insert, which will just put this clip wherever the playhead is down here in the timeline. So when I drop this on insert, look what happens. It splits that clip. One that I use quite a bit, especially when I'm just throwing a bunch of shots down into the timeline to work with later.
Have a good battle, friend. Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around. Violence is usually the answer. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Smile upon you.
any shinies.
That's quite the army you're building, friend. Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I'll be taking that.
My shield for Argus!
I love catching some waves.
This be the life.
Have a good battle, friend. The battle is really raging out there. That one might make all the difference.
My shield for Argus!
The frozen winds guide me.
The odds are in my favor!
I love catching some waves.
That'll do some damage. Party's here. I think you can win this thing. Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Shiny.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
My shield for Argus.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
You want it?
You're down a minion and up a gold.
You want a tussle?
You're doing great out there. You're good at this. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'll clean you up.
I love catching some waves.
Hey, a triple. Here's your reward. We want your loot! A good tactical choice.
My shield for Argus. My shield for Argus.
May Cenarius smile upon you.
I'm feeling punchy!
We want your loot! Go big or go home, I always say.
You want a tussle?
I think you can win this thing. Your minions really pulled their weight. You're down a minion and up a gold. like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Boarded party's here.
The odds are in my favor.
Go big or go home, I always say. Go big or go home, I always say. Keep up the momentum, friend.